meeting is being recorded.
Next topic, session tracking. Next concept. See, session tracking. A session is a time period between login and logout. A session tracking is a mechanism that Solid's use to maintain client state information about a series of requests from the same user across some time period. See, session tracking. First, what is session? A session is a time period between login and logout. A session is a time period between login and logout. So once if you click on login button until you click on logout button, that much time period is called one session. Suppose example, our class timing 7:30 to 9. 7:30 to 9, it is called one session. Okay, 7:30 to 9, it is called one session. Like that, in an internet application, whenever you click on login button until you click on logout button, that much time period will be there. No, that is called one session. The session may be 1 minute also, the session may be 2 minutes also, the session may be half an hour also, maybe 2 hours also. That is log in to log out. That much time period is called one session. That much time period you are going to maintain some data. That is session tracking mechanism. So what is the purpose of maintaining the data? I'll explain with a diagram, you'll get a clarity. See, this definition I think already written yesterday, day before Saturday. Okay. Now I'll explain with one diagram. The diagram no need to write because session tracking methods are there. Every session tracking method separate diagram will be there. For understanding purpose, one diagram I'll explain. Okay. Suppose it is a homepage.html. Suppose it's a homepage.html. In this homepage.html, somewhere mail hyperlink is there. Mail hyperlink. You will click on mail hyperlink. Then mail login page comes. Login.html. Here username, password, submit button. Okay. Username, password, submit button. You'll type username, you'll type password, you'll click on submit button. When you click, then mailbox comes, inbox, mails displayed. Like this, mails displayed. Here some hyperlinks comes. Spam hyperlink, trash hyperlink, logout hyperlink. Like this, some hyperlinks will be there. Spam hyperlink, trash hyperlink, logout hyperlink. Okay. Say homepage.html. First you'll open this page. Okay. You'll get a mail hyperlink. When you click, this page appears. You'll type username, password. If you click, your inbox displayed, spam, trash, logout. 3 hyperlinks displayed. This is one application. Suppose many people are accessing that application. Then what will happen? See, suppose it is server. It is web server. Now here database. It is a database. Server and database already connected. Server and database already connected. Many clients are communicating with server to access that application. No need to write this one. Don't write. This is only for understanding one diagram. Later I'll explain every session tracking method separate diagram. Now, clients are communicating with server. Web client 1. Here web client 2. Here web client 3. Like this. Web client 1, web client 2, web client 3, like this. 3 are there. Okay. Here it is a browser window. So browser window. Now, very first time, he'll send the request to homepage.html. Request password to server will get a home page. After getting home page, he'll click on mail hyperlink. Then again request password, mail login page comes. Again, he'll type username, password. He'll click submit button. Suppose username AAA, password AAA. He typed. He clicked on submit button. Request password to server. Server communicates with database. Given username, password exists or not, it will check. If it is there, inbox comes. So here mails are displayed. Here mails are displayed. Here all list of mails are displayed. Here some hyperlinks also displayed. Spam hyperlink, trash hyperlink, logout hyperlink, that is displayed. Spam hyperlink, trash hyperlink, logout hyperlink, it is inbox, mails. Same style, this person also. See, this person send request received. This person also will type URL to get home page. Request password, home page comes. He'll click on mail hyperlink. He'll click on mail hyperlink. Again, request password, response comes. Username, password, login page appears. He'll type username, password. He'll type username, password. He'll type username, password. Suppose username BBB, password BBB, request password, and then communicates with database. Then communicates with database. Given username, password exists. Then BBB mailbox. BBB mailbox inbox displayed. Here again hyperlinks will be there. Spam hyperlink, trash hyperlink, and logout hyperlink. Spam hyperlink, trash hyperlink, logout hyperlink. Same style. Here one more person. Here CCC user. Is mailbox displayed. Again here spam hyperlink, trash hyperlink, logout hyperlink. Let it spam, trash, logout. Now, web client 1 username is AAA. Web client 2 username is BBB. Web client 3 username is CCC. Okay. Now, very first time they typed username, password, they got it mailbox. After getting mailbox, after browsing mailbox, suppose this person clicked spam hyperlink. This person just clicked spam hyperlink. Then whose spam box comes? AAA or BBB or CCC? Whose spam box comes? BBB user. But how server knows BBB user clicked? Are you typing username, password again and again? No. For opening Gmail, you are doing like that only, no? You are going to click. But next time, are you typing username, password again and again? Very first time only you are typing. Second time you are not typing. You are going to click hyperlinks. You are going to click buttons. That's it. But if you click here, BBB spam box comes. If you click here, AAA spam box comes. If you click here, CCC spam box comes. But how server knows who is clicked? Spam request only password, no? Spam request password. Request for spam box. But whose spam box? How server knows? What do you mind? You are clicking everyday internet. You are using internet application. What is happening backside? Very few people know. All are using internet. All are using internet. Now you are learning Java. Other people also using internet. They don't know Java also. With what is computer also they don't know. What is internet also they don't know. Those people also using mailbox, no? They are using. Okay. Here you are learning Java. That's what you should know this all. Now, very first time you'll type username and password. But next time you're not typing. Just you are going to click the hyperlink. You will click the hyperlink. Your mailbox, your spam box only comes. Okay. But how server knows? How server knows? That is one session tracking mechanism. With this mechanism only works. How? I'll explain. Just you observe. Very first time, what will happen here? Very first time, this person will enter username, password. Very first time, this person will enter username, password. Username, password comes here. Okay. Username, password comes. Then server will communicate with database to check username password. Suppose username password exists, then automatically some memory allocated here for that user. For AAA user, some memory allocated. In that memory, username stored. After storing, one ID created for this. Example 101. One ID created. Okay, one ID created for this user. One ID created for this user. One ID created. One unique ID created. This ID created as well as while sending mailbox, while sending inbox, this ID transferred to browser. That is automatically stores internally, it stores in a browser memory 101. So ID is stored in browser. This person typed username AAA, password AAA. The request came, communicates with database, username password exists or not, it will check. If exists, for that user some memory allocated, and in that memory that username stored, for that one ID created, that ID password to browser. In a browser also stored, without taking your permission, that ID is going to be stored in your browser memory. It is stored here. Again, this person will type username password and request password, communicates with database. Username password exists. For that user also some memory allocated. In that memory, BBB stored. One ID created 1 or 2. That ID password to browser. It is stored 1 or 2. Now it is stored in browser memory. Again, same style. Here also BBC. Here also one ID created 103. That ID passed here 103. Like this 103. 101, 102, 103. Like this stored. Okay. After this you observe, whenever you click on spam hyperlink, with that hyperlink request 102 also passed. Actually, what you are going to do, you are going to click the hyperlink, but already 102 is running. That is request passed to spam box with this number. Then request comes to spam box with that number. The number, it will check whether it is running or not. Running. Then server will understand this is clicked by one or BBB user. Then it will send BBB. Suppose this person clicked spam box. What will happen? Spam box request comes. With that 103 also comes. 103 comes. 103, 103 matched. Then server will understand this hyperlink is clicked by BBC user. Then BBC spam box comes. Suppose this person clicked logout. Logout request comes. With that request 101 comes. Then server will understand this is clicked by AAA user. Then automatically it is vanished. Again request response comes. Here also vanished. So whenever you click on login button, until you click on logout button, this username maintained, no? That is called session tracking mechanism. But in this application, username maintained. Some application examination ID maintained. Some application bank account number maintained. Some application insurance policy number maintained. Depends upon application, some data will be there. That data called client state information. About this client, that data. About this client, that data. That is called client state information. That is session tracking mechanism. Whenever you click on login button, until you click on logout button, that much time period, some data maintained. That mechanism is called session tracking mechanism. Suppose this person, if forgot to log out, assume this person forgot to log out. One more person will come and sit in the system. If it is CyberCafe, What will happen? Just you'll type gmail.com. Gmail.com request password. But already 1 or 2 running, no? 1 or 2 also password. Then automatically that triple B mailbox comes. Because server doesn't know other person or this person. Here already what session is running. 1 or 2 running. Then it will understand it is 1 or triple B user only send request. Then directly triple B mailbox only comes. But even if you forget to log out, nowadays nothing will happen. If you close the browser, automatically vanish. And even some application, suppose income tax application, income tax office application, if you open, if you don't touch monitor, if you don't touch mouse and keyboard for 1 minute, it automatically vanish. Even if you click on back button, then also session expired. Security purpose. Even if you forget to log out also, they'll set some time interval. After that time interval, automatically vanished. Automatically that is vanished. Even if you forget to log out also, nothing will happen. Automatically after the time interval, logged out. The time interval they'll set. Or 1 minute or 2 minutes or 1 hour or 2 hours, some application. If more secured application is there, if you don't touch mouse and keyboard, vanished. Even if you click back button also, vanished. Your session has been expired. Again type username, password, it will ask no. While performing operations in internet, your session has been expired. One message comes. Again type username, password. So if more confidential data is there, so bank application, money related transaction is there, in that immediately automatically it is vanished. So like that. So whenever you click on login button, whenever you click on logout button, that much time period, some data maintained, no, that is called session tracking mechanism. Session means time between login, logout. That much time, some data maintained. That mechanism is called session tracking mechanism. Suppose online examination. Online examination, what you'll do? You'll start your exam. Examination ID will be there. You'll start exam. You'll write first question, you'll give answer. Second question, you'll give answer. Third question, you'll give answer. Total 40 questions exam paper. Already 35 questions given. Okay. Like because of network problem or because of power failure, that exam is like that is disconnected, or network issue or some problem occurred. But already 35 questions you given right answers. Still 5 questions you have to give answers. But that is terminated. What will happen? Your system terminated, but server system is running. No, server system, they won't face any problem. They'll maintain 24 hours, 365 days. They'll maintain your 35 answers. It will be stored in a session. That will maintain. Later one ID comes with register mail ID will be there. No, they'll send one link. You can click there. Again your session started. Nothing will happen. Already 35 answers you given right answers. 35 questions you have to give answer. But here power failure or network failure, some problem occurred. Then what you can do? Already you will register with your mail ID. To your mail ID, one link comes. That link you can click. Then 36 onwards you can start. No need to start from the beginning again. Like that. Online shopping. You'll select some items. That will be stored in session variable only. Until you log out, your items will be there. No? Online, Amazon, Flipkart. Today you will save. After 2 days also open cart, it will be there. Because nowadays what is happening in a mobile, you will never log out. It is continuously, it will be there. 1 month also will be there in cart. Items will be there in a cart. Amazon, Flipkart, these all. Because you are not going to log out. Nowadays, we are not going to log out in a mobile. In a desktop means you log out. In laptop means you log out. But mobile, that application continuously running only. Okay. See, compulsory smartphone, one mail ID compulsory. With that mail ID already logged in. That mail ID, you are not going to log out also. In a Google Chrome also logged in. YouTube also logged in. And any application you open with your mail ID only logged in. That is not going, you are not going to log out also. That much time period it will maintain the data. That mechanism is called session tracking mechanism. For that, 4 session tracking methods are there. Okay. Now, that is no need to write the diagram. Now, next write it. There are 4 session tracking methods. First one, cookies. Second one, URL rewriting. Third one, HTTP sessions. Fourth one, hidden form fields. There are 4 session tracking methods. First session tracking method, cookies. Second session tracking method, URL rewriting. Third session tracking method, HTTP sessions. Fourth session tracking method, hidden form fields. I think these method names also written last class. Okay. Now one by one we'll see. One by one. See, session tracking. A session is a time period between login and logout. A session tracking is a mechanism that Solid's use to maintain client state information about a series of requests from the same user across some time period. Here, this 4 session tracking method will maintain the client state information. The above all session tracking methods will maintain client state information. Client state information can be username, comma password, comma examination ID. Client state information can be username, password, examination ID, account number, policy number, dash dash, etc. Shopping items also. Shopping items, dash dash, etc. Client state information can be username, password, examination ID, account number, policy numbers, shopping items, dash dash, etc. Now, that means why these 4 methods is 4 different places it will maintain the data. Every session tracking method place is different, storing data. When we have to use this one, when we have to do this one, after completion of 4 programs, you'll understand. Okay. Now, first one, cookies. A cookie is a piece of information stored at client side to maintain client state information. A cookie is a piece of information stored at client side to maintain client state information. A cookie is a piece of information stored at client side to maintain client state information. So if you use cookies, first session tracking method, if you use, data is going to be stored in browser memory only. Data is going to be stored in browser memory only. See, 4 session tracking methods are there. Now you are learning first one. First one, if you select, the data is going to be stored in browser memory. Second one, if you select, it will be appended to URL. With URL only data transferred. That's what in address bar, sometimes total address bar full appears. That is with the session tracking only. Total data appended to URL only again and again. Third session tracking method stored in server memory. Fourth session tracking method, it is stored in hidden form fields, nothing but HTML data. So different mechanisms are there. What's the difference? I'll explain. Each and every program I'll explain. When we have to use this one, when we have to use this one, when we have to use this one, when we have to use this one. That is after completion of all programs, you'll understand. Okay. But up to that, you should have a patience. But when we have to use cookies in real time is you have to wait. After completion of 4 programs, you'll understand. Okay. Now cookie. For this one program, I'll show you. Suppose it's a web server. It is a web client. Web client. Nothing but browser. Now here one online shopping application I'll explain. Suppose online shopping, suppose books application, suppose books, suppose Java books, books.html program, Java books. Here some checkboxes. Java to complete reference. One more book. Head first Java. SCJP by Kathy Sira. No, here submit button. Like this, some books. You are going to buy some books. Like suppose you'll select. Suppose this book selected. Suppose this book selected. Okay. After selecting, you'll click on submit button. When you click on submit button, next program executed. Suppose this program name. Now, first what we have to do is, whatever we selected the books, we have to receive. Suppose 2 books is selected. This is we have to store until you purchase the books. Okay, we have to store with cookie technique. Cookie means browser side. This is stored in browser memory. It is stored in browser memory. Here we use method name add cookie. Add cookie method is there. It will be added to cookie. Cookie nothing but piece of information stored at client side. Now this program name, suppose set cookie.java. Okay. After that, one message. Your books are added to cart. one message. After that, one hyperlink. Next hyperlink. If I click next hyperlink, one more category. Some of mobiles. You are going to buy one mobile also. Then mobiles are displayed. You'll select one mobile. That mobile added to cart. Again, one next button. Next hyperlink. One more category. One more category. N number of. At last, one more page. Payment page. Here, suppose get cookie.java. Here, these all we have to retrieve. We have to display selected books. Selected books. Whatever you selected, all books, it should display. So these books we have to retrieve and we have to display. Whatever we selected, those books should display. Here we use method name get cookies. All can be retrieved. From year to year request. Year to year response. Many requests, many responses. HTTP request. It is HTTP response. Okay. Now this is our task. This is nothing but cookies. These are cookies. These are called cookies. The terminology. Stored in client system means cookie. Stored in server system means sessions, HTTP sessions. Write this diagram. Over. See, when you click on login until you log out, it has to maintain some data. That is session tracking. But where it is maintaining browser memory, that is cookie. If it is stored in browser memory, that variable is called cookie variable. That concept like the given. So cookie is nothing but browser side, client side stored. See, now this application you can extend many HTML pages, many set cookie, many you can write. Last one get cookie. If you write, it becomes like an online shopping application. Now I given only one category of items. You can select some categories also. See, if you open Amazon, list of categories will be there. Category, if you click, subcategories will be there. Again, subcategory, if you select displayed items, you can select, you can add to cart. That type you can maintain, you can create. This type of pages, many pages, this type of page, many pages. This is only one page. From all can be retrieved. Now see, in this HTML, we'll select items. When you click on submit button, whatever you selected, received data stored in browser. After that, next your books are added to cart message. After that, when you click next page open. Here it will retrieve all books from browser. Then it will display selected books. Okay, but here cookie class is there, and this is server to browser. Server to browser means request or response. This method available in response. It is browser to server. It is available in request. I'll give methods also. In cookie class, cookie class is there. In that class, methods are there. Write it. Constructor. Just I'll remove package names. Methods. We can set time interval. Write this all. Note, write it. Note, by default, cookies are vanished whenever browser window is closed. So if you close the browser window, it is vanished. If you want to set the time interval, you can. Like by default vanish, no, that is called temporary cookies. This is permanent persistence cookies. Time period you can set. Over. See, by default, cookies are vanished whenever browser window is closed. If you close the browser, all vanished. If you want to set some time interval, you can use this method. But seconds format you have to pass. Suppose 5 minutes you want to place, 5 minutes. Then 5 into 60 you have to write. That means 300 you have to write. Suppose by mistake 5 if you write, only 5 seconds it will take. Suppose 2 days you want, 2 days. 2 into 24 into 60 into 60. Like that you have to write. Okay. 2 days also, 5 days also possible. After time interval, automatically vanish. If you don't set time interval, whenever you close the browser, vanish. Okay. How much time period is there? You can find out with this one. Name of the cookie, value of the cookie. If you want to change the value, set value. While creating name value pair we can write. Later, if you want to change the value, use set value. If you want to get the name, use this one. If you want to get the value, use this one. Also, how to add with response. With solid response, HTTP solid response, we can add. Say add cookie. It is used to add a cookie. Not a, after creating, with this you can add. It is used to add a cookie to client system. Suppose 2 days time interval I'll set. 2 days time interval I'll set. If I shut down my system, it will be there or not? It will be there. It is stored in a hard disk. If you shut down your system, also possible. So add cookie method, it will take cookie. With this response, we can call. Okay. It is solid response. Just now given diagram, no? This one, adding. This is retrieving. For retrieving, solid request. Write this one also. It is used to retrieve all cookies from client system. So whatever you stored, all items, any number of categories, at last all at a time you can retrieve with this. It is used to retrieve all cookies from client system. So if you don't set time interval, it is stored in a RAM. When browser window is closed, that RAM memory vanished. If you set time interval, it is stored in hard disk. Even if you shut down your system also, in a hard disk it will be there. See, I'll click on close. If I don't save, what will happen? This data vanished. If I click save, permanently stored in a hard disk. Like that only cookies also. If we set time interval, permanently stored in hard disk. If you don't set time interval, temporarily stored in the RAM. That's the difference. Okay. Now, how to do this application? We'll see now. First, HTML page. I'll open Eclipse. There's already 4 o'clock batch is there. In that batch, I taught. Now, already cookie is there. I'll take cookie to something. File, new, dynamic web project. Suppose cookie 2, I'll take, or cookies. Like project name cookies, because cookie already is there. Because 4 o'clock batch I taught. Now cookies. Next, generate XML. Finish. Now right click, new, HTML. Suppose books.html. Next, finish. Now, first HTML page. Here, books.html, Java books, 3 checkboxes, 1 submit button. See, BG color, suppose yellow, text color, suppose red, level 1 heading, underline text, Java books. Okay, Java books. Here, these are checkboxes. So form tag required. Form open, form close. When you click on submit button, action. See, when you click on submit button here, this solid should execute. This solid URL pattern we ought right there. So action equal to something set. Now what is this set is? URL pattern of set cookie solid. If you click on submit button, this URL pattern I written. This solid is going to be executed. Okay. Now, is this data is confidential or not confidential? Not confidential. Then which method we ought to write? Get. So is it required to write get? No. Why? By default get. So no need to write. Now, after this, check boxes. Check boxes you have to create. Now, you studied already login page, username, password like that. You studied like a username, password. Like this you studied. For this box name, some names I given. Uname, keyword, here some username, password. Let's say password. What are these two? Request parameter names. Request parameter names. What are these two? Request parameter values. What are these two? Labels. So labels, request parameter names, request parameter values. Okay. Uname keyword I written. Is it appears in a browser? No. Use UNPW, these are labels appears. So these are labels. These are request parameter names. Whatever you are typing, request parameter values. But are you going to type for checkbox? No. That is the reason. Not only names, values also we have to write. Values also we have to write. Okay. Name equal to we are writing. Value equal to also we have to write. Okay. Here name required, value required, label required. But here value no need to write. You are going to type. But checkboxes you are not typing. That is the reason value no need to, value you have to write. Okay. Now this is URL pattern. Now after this checkbox input type equal to checkbox. Okay, checkbox created. For the checkbox, name required, value required, label required. So name book 1, value Java 2 complete reference. Here if you give a space, double quotes compulsory. If you don't give a space, double quotes not compulsory. Suppose if I write Java 2 complete reference, if I write like this without without double quotes, then only this is passed. That's the reason either remove double spaces or write double quotes. Anyone you follow. After this, here Java 2 complete reference. This is label. Whatever you want, you can write. Now it is a label. It is going to be displayed in browser window. This is request parameter value. This is request parameter name. Name I written, value I written, label I written. Name, value, label. 3 I written. Okay. Name, value, label. 3 I written. Because it is checkbox. You are not going to type. That is the reason value you have to write. If it is text box, you are typing. That's what value not required. Whatever you type, that is a value. Now after this line break. Again, input type equal to checkbox, name equal to book 2, value equal to head first Java. Here head first Java. Line break. Here input type equal to checkbox, name equal to book 3, value equal to SCJP by Kathy Sera. SCJP by Katisera. Line break. Input type equal to submit. Input type equal to reset. Suppose two more line breaks. Now, if I execute this program up to here, you observe. Right click, run as, run on server, save. It is just HTML page. Books.html. Like this. Okay. Java books, Java to complete reference, head first Java, SCF by Katisira, submit button. See, if I select two buttons, check boxes. If I click submit, now set. Why it is displayed like this? Get. HTTP method get. Okay. Now, first of all, this program write it. This is HTML program. Write this program. What is this set? URL pattern of a set cookie. URL pattern of set cookie. URL pattern of set cookie. What is book 1, book 2, book 3? Request parameter name. What is this Java 2 complete reference? Request parameter value. What is this Java 2 complete reference? Label. Same style, book 2, head first Java, these all. Book 1, book 2, book 3. Request parameter names. Java 2 complete reference, head first Java, CJB by Kathesira without space. Whatever I given, request parameter values. With spaces. Whatever I given, those are labels. Over. Now, set is a URL pattern of set cookie servlet. Okay. When you click on submit button, this is executed. That mechanism already present in the HTML, inbuilt HTML. That is okay. That mechanism already present. Already know. Whenever you click on submit button, this URL pattern executed. That means that's already executed. And book 1, book 2, book 3. These names must match in servlet program. And this is received in a servlet program. Okay. These are labels displayed in browser window. Okay. Actual programs, these two programs. This is HTML. These two we'll see tomorrow class. Okay. Tomorrow we'll see continuation.